In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions on the debt-free stage, John and Rachel are with us. And a special debt-free scream because John's one of our newer team members, right?
That's right.
How long you been with us?
Going on 8 months now.
Okay, wow, good deal. And tell everybody what you do here at Ramsey.
I'm on the K-12 renewal team for our Ramsey education team.
Okay, so K through 12, meaning our high school curriculum.
That's right.
And you work with that team, making sure that high school students get our high school curriculum around America.
That's right.
Very good stuff. Well, thank you. Good work. Good work. All right, John and Rachel, how much debt have you paid off?
$50,000 in 13 months.
All right. 8 months of it you were here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I won't ask your income because we don't do that since you're a team member. And
I was going to have you announce it to all of your friends and community members here.
All the people that you work with will be standing around right now, and we're going to tell them what your income is. I think that'd be just tacky. So we don't do that. But congratulations. Okay, so 5 months before you got here, where were you all living?
Right here in Nashville.
You were
still,
here,
so
here in
kind
town.
of in
So
Spring
what got
Hill.
you started on this 5 months before you came here?
Well, so the really fun part of our story that I think even the HR team got a big hoot out of is that when I asked Rachel's dad, who's here with us today, for his blessing, he was like, absolutely. But the only thing that we had to do was he said, you just have to go through FPU before you get married.
Yep.
And so
I like him.
that kind of kicked off the entire journey for us. And so as soon as we got married and graduated, it was kind of time to be a gazelle and time to get after it.
Yeah, so we graduated in May of 2022 and then got married in June. And right after we got back from like our honeymoon and everything, it was August of 2022 that we started attacking all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just a couple months later, you go to your father-in-law, go, hey, FPU, one thing. Now hold my beer. I'm going to work there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know who was more excited, if it was my wife or him actually to start being here. Not gonna lie.
I didn't just go through FPU. I'm going to work there. I got a job there. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So that means, Rachel, you grew up a financial peace baby.
I did, yes. My parents went through it in 2017, and then they were inspired by they're still in their journey. They're almost done as well. And so they started teaching generation change, like the...
oh, wow.
Yeah, they started teaching that at our church.
At the church, yeah, for the teenagers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I took that with them when I was a senior in high school, and foundations in personal finance in high school as well, which is cool because now John sells that.
Wow,
and
you
works in
couldn't
that.
get away.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So
You're stuck all the way around.
yeah.
Yeah, John, you didn't have a choice.
No, not really.
You're just getting into this thing. So.
Does that mean all the debt in your marriage was yours?
No, it was both
it was
of us.
combined. So
Yeah.
I think it was about you had 16 and I had about 28, and then we had medical bills that popped up over last year as well that we were able to prepare for, even paying off debt. But that was by far one of the most stressful times. Was when we just had a lot of moments where we looked at each other and we were like, just tearful. And my team member Ryan Andrew can also attest, like where I just was like, I'm so ready to be done with this. And so that journey, that like drive to knock it out. I mean, the pain is what really just gets you going because you're like, I'm done with this.
So what kind of debts were those?
Student loans.
All student loans. Okay.
Yep.
And so, standing here today with student loans kicking back in, knowing that's not there is a big relief.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you mentioned something that's really important, I think, for couples to understand. There's that rah-rah moment, that really excited, you have that first conversation, and we're going to do this. And then there's month 9, where
it's hard.
It's hard, you're exhausted, you just want to go on a date. You've been married 1 year. Can we go on a date? And you're like, nope, we got to finish this journey.
You can go. You just have to go to the park.
That's right. You got to do another free date, another walk around.
We got real creative with it.
We really did.
I bet, yeah. And so, but tell them what it feels like on the other side. Like Dave just said, student loans are kicking off today. And yeah, okay. Like for y'all, it's not an event in your home, right? Tell them what it feels like to be on this side of it.
It feels so good. I think we talked about before this what like the hardest part was for us, and it was definitely like going through it and being like, okay, we're almost there, but also seeing like relationships and friendships change because of our lifestyle change. And at the same time, like we had all of these new friends like come alongside us and support us in it. And so now
so you got rid of the dumb friends and got smart ones.
we had
Dave, they're watching too. Why you gotta clown them like that?
we had a lot.
She's trying to be so sweet.
Will you please list the dumb friends?
I want their names.
But we had so many people come alongside of us and like celebrate with us, and like so many are here today and watching everything. So it feels really good to like have such a great community around us supporting us.
Yeah, I think one thing too is, you know, a lot of people who are living life a different way, and they're like, well, that first year marriage is so fun. And you're like, I don't know, that first year marriage is really hard because like we didn't live together. There was other things too. It's like we had to learn how to communicate, and not to mention, and FPU was such a big game changer here because not only were we heading into this, but we also were going into this knowing full well of like what conversations we needed to have to start off. And so we already were talking about money. We were already talking about relationships. We were already talking about where we're going to live and what's going to be financially savvy, not where do we want to be, but where do we need to be. And so even making those budgetary decisions was a game changer.
Yeah, you guys got a real head start. I mean, there's so much, you're so functional. It's amazing in a dysfunctional world.
Well, and if you think about it like a sports team, if the whole team gets together and the first weekend they all get together, they just start playing live games. They're going to be terrible. They're not going to be good. But y'all two spent the first year of your marriage, first year and a half, in the weight room, working hard, right? Working hard, learning to work together. And now you've got the next 60 years where nobody will own you two.
Yeah.
Not even Dave. Nobody will own you two, and y'all are going to be able to make decisions. I know, I just had to.
I mean, I do work here, remember, so he does kind of sign my checks.
I'm trying to get you fired.
So did he.
I used to. I used to also. But nobody's going to own you two, and y'all can make decisions about your homes and your kids forever now.
John, I'm curious. Did you have much background on Financial Peace University or anything before your future father-in-law dumps this weird request on you?
A little bit here and there. I grew up in Southern Illinois, and so my parents had kind of done some of it.
So when he said that, what did you think?
Tell
the truth.
Honestly, I was like, whatever it takes.
Whoa!
Yeah, he could have said, well, son, you can marry my daughter, but I'm going to set you on fire. And he would have been like, okay, I'll do that too.
Get the matches.
Exactly. Get the matches. That's
I'll
right.
bring the gas. That's right.
Okay, so it was that category. It wasn't like, he's weird. This is strange.
I mean, and two, they've been coordinators for a couple of years now, so even we got to kind of visit in on some of their classes as well, as we were kind of back and forth between here and Cleveland, Ohio, and so even that part was really fun to get to be a part of it. Even too is, you know, we're looking for leaders here, and so how we can step into our communities and continue to lead from a place of accomplishing these tasks, and then being able to encourage other people to do the same thing. Which I had my buddy who I was his best man. He came to me and he's like, "Well, I've got these like credit cards that I use for school, and I've got like $10,000, and they just got married and had like 60 grand liquid cash." And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, pay off the dang thing. And so I'm sitting down with him basically as his financial advisor, and I'm like, this is what this looks like. It's really simple, and it's going to avoid a lot of heartbreak down the road because you've got this now. And when, Dave, as you say, when you invite Murphy in, bad things happen.
Yeah. I got a feeling John's going to be able to talk some schools into doing the curriculum. What do you think?
I'm literally ready to buy it right now.
I'm thinking this is game on right now. Well done, you guys. We're very proud of you. Proud to have you on the team, and love the heritage and the history and the whole thing. It's a beautiful story and multi-generational financial peace stuff going on here. Very good stuff. I love it. I love it. You're so set up to be multimillionaires and to be unbelievably generous and help so many people. We're honored to have you guys on our team. People like you are who we want. We're going to give you the Live and Give bundle, as if you didn't have all that stuff already. With working here, the Baby Steps Millionaires book, the Total Money Makeover book, and a Financial Peace membership. You'll be able to give those away to somebody in addition to the things we already give you as a team member to give away. So you got lots of things. Good stuff, good stuff. John and Rachel, Franklin, Tennessee, members of the Ramsey team. Members of the family. $50,000 paid off in 13 months. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free!
Yeah!
That's how it's done in the education department. I'm just saying. This is The Ramsey Show.